Greetings, YouTube. We're looking at a lion knife, because not only does it say lion, but it has a lion. I have no idea how old this knife is, but from the design, the aesthetics, the styling and everything, I would say this thing is probably from like the 1950s, maybe the 60s. So this is a thumb nick style blade, so it's a two-handed open. And you end up with a guard. Though I'm going to be honest, I don't know how much of a guard is useful in a knife this size, but it's part of the aesthetic. Because it's kind of got that, 50 greaser switchblade vibe going on. And if you, can I get this to come in here? Stainless steel, Japan. So this could have been, maybe just the tourism or GI in Japan at post-war, or serving or staying in Japan during the Korean War, or even all the way up through Vietnam. There were a lot of service people moving through Japan at that time. So this may have been something that was designed specifically for that market. I got it. It's got not much of an edge at all, but I didn't buy it for its razor keen edge. I have no idea what this steel is. It just says generic stainless steel. This is a pin design. The lettering and the line are on the handle, and there is a clear lucite that has been poured on top of them. So there's a depth to it. I don't know if that's really showing up on the camera or not, but I quite like that look. I picked this up at an antique shop. I think I paid $10 for this, or 10 or 15 bucks. It is a pinned construction, so yeah, good luck getting that thing apart. And it has a lockback design, and the lockback is very pronounced. It is not hidden at all. A lot of times you'll see the grip it'll be hidden inside there, but nope, this right there. It's nice and positive. Got pretty good alignment as far as the clothing is concerned. It needs a little love. I could probably use a little lubricant in there, but I'm not going to be carrying this thing. I bought this purely because I thought it was wicked cool, vintage knife. I don't think this is old enough to be considered an antique, but it's a nice little design. And it's kind of got that, again, that kind of makes me think of the 50 greaser style design with this folding guard. The folding guard in and of itself is just cool. Even closed, I like the way that looks. It's not too obnoxious. You can fit that in your pocket. It's not going to really be hooking on anything. It fits nicely with that little hump right there. So there's nothing here. It was well thought out. Whoever did this design did a nice job. And I don't know if this was like a generic thing and they put different scales on. So there may be other knives of the exact same pattern that have different scales, different colors, or different animals. Maybe there's, panthers or tigers. Who knows what's out there available. If anybody knows anything about this style knife, I would be interested in hearing about it. As far as for me, this is just a vintage knife out of Japan. I don't know much about it other than that. So yeah, this has been a cool little blade that I picked up at an antique shop. I hope that you enjoyed yourself.